Ian Aylward is back training winners from a new setup at Sleaford in Lincolnshire. The Bailiff Racing Kennels follow the Bailiff prefix, for which Ian's dogs are well known, and he'll be represented in the derby with Bailiff Diesel. It's a real family affair, and everyone's played their part in the new venture.
It's settling pretty well. It's been hard work, but at the end of the day, it's starting to pay dividends now. We're starting to get a few winners.
And the place has been transformed since you've been here?
Yeah, it was a bit of dereliction when we got here, but it's starting to take shape now. Most of the kennel blocks are built, and the house is nearly finished as well for Tracy.
And the kennels, how many dogs have you got in at the moment?
We've about 32 racing dogs. We've got 3 brood bitches. We've possibly got 3 or 4 retired ones, and about 14 pups.
And the breeding's something you're really expanding?
Yeah, it's a big part of the operation, and it's a big part of the future for the whole bailiff camp, to be honest with you.
As mentioned, Bailiff Diesel carries Ian's hopes in the William Hill Derby, having first shot to prominence as a puppy at Nottingham late last year.
Bailiff Diesel, he was always a cracking pup, and he developed into the pup that we thought he was going to be when he was 13 or 14 months old. Obviously notably winning the puppy race at Nottingham in the process of beating FME, which was a nice little benchmark to get to.
Well, it has been touted about as a likely derby runner. Do you think he'll go a long way in the competition?
Yeah, if we can get him back to his previous best, yeah, we hope to get him down to Wimbledon, and hopefully he'll progress through each round, and never know, may even get to a final.
Had a bit of trouble recently at Bellevue though, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a bit of one of them situations where he got knocked over and you feel like he's down for 5 minutes, but it was only a few seconds, or not even that, it was probably only half a second, but you just felt like, because it just took so long to get up, but lucky enough he got up and he chased after the pack, and he seems fine today.
What's his best draw?
I personally prefer him in 1, although he's not the dead railer. He goes down the rail. He pretty goes straight wherever he's drawn, but he drives a bend, and for me, a dog that drives a bend is always better in trap 1.
Now, after the derby, if he doesn't win the derby, where do you think you'll be aiming him next?
If he didn't go far in the derby because of lack of pace, which could be his only downfall when he's running against proper 4 bend dogs, he might be found out for early pace. We may step him up in distance, and maybe even look at going for the collar at Bellevue over 590.
Bailiff Diesel showed no ill effects from that crashing fall at Bellevue, winning heat and final of a stake at Nottingham. His confidence is clearly now restored, and Ian is Wimbledon bound with him now. He's satisfied his trainer in trials, and Bailiff Diesel goes in heat 13 of the derby on Friday, where he'll be looking to show this sort of pace again. Training, rearing and breeding will go paw in paw at the Bailiff Kennels, with this schooling track a vital ingredient Ian feels in the quest for not just training winners, but developing the next generation of graded and open race runners. Indeed, what does the future hold for the Aylward camp?
At the present time, we've got a litter of Brett Lee pups. They're sort of 11 months, and they're really, they look future stars. Obviously, it's early to say at the minute, but they're looking very promising. They've done everything right up to now. They've had a couple of goals on the schooling track, albeit only 120 metres, but they've gone really well, all of them.
And they're out of?
And they're out of Brett Lee, Coral Springs. Coral Springs being the mother of Bailiff Spring, and Bailiff Dilemma, the litter previous, as she threw 3 or 4 open races in that litter. And we've also got a litter of Droopsy's Woods pups on the ground. They're out of Bailiff Queen, who's obviously Diesel's mother.
With racers on the track and puppies on the ground, there's plenty to keep the kennels busy. It's a new setup, and clearly a progressive one. It's about working towards winners. But how would Ian term a successful start-up for Bailiff Kennels in 2006?
We would like to win at least 25-30 opens this year. That'd be a good benchmark, and maybe a Group 1 race would be nice sometime in the year. Obviously, we'd be looking for Bailiff Diesel to do that for us, but that'd be a good year for me on the open race scene. Being as we've only been set up again here 6 months, it's basically been like starting all over again.